concept of home is a strange thing to explain to someone who knows not of it. For home can be many things. To some it would appear as a family, whether chosen or blood-born matters not. To others it may be a place, a half-torn-down ruin, or a location still filled with life. Think about it. How would you describe home to an angel? How about an alien? Home means such drastically different things to different people. Therefore, there can be no one definition of what home is. No two beings experience the concept of home the same. There is always a variation. A home is something that we will never stop searching for. Our concepts of home are ever changing. Therefore, we must always search for what fits our current definition of home. Condemned to a continual search for our place, for where we belong, such is the suffering that of a conscious being, such is that of love. For those like me, home is a difficult concept to grasp. We may not have truly experienced that feeling for an extensive time, if at all. Often it can be difficult to believe that feeling will ever be something we will experience. I find it interesting, observing those who have found a feeling of true home. They are so content. They don't wander like I do. There's a distinct absence of searching in them. When the inevitable feeling of numbness falls over me again, I watch. I watch them. Those that pass me by on the street, those who I know, and those who choose to interact with me. I watch them. I study them. I wonder. I wonder what their idea of home is. I wonder if they have found it. I wonder how they would describe it to me. How they would describe it to someone who can't remember what it feels like. I know something happened to make me like this. I remember some of it. Other parts I do not. I know I am slowly healing, and I have accepted that some parts of me will never recover. They are lost to time. And that is okay. For me, I do not feel the sensation of home fully. I feel fleeting glimpses sometimes, but never the fullness of home. I see it in the scribbled drawings in my sketchbooks. I see it in the creatures my imagination creates, staring back at me. I feel it when looking into the darkness of a dense forest. I watch as the world moves around me, continuing on around my still form. There are times I feel my being could just leave my body behind and float above, just observing. I know I should be sad, should be screaming at the world for what it's done to me, but instead I just feel content to wander. I strangely enjoy observing. It's comforting. It's comforting to just be. There are times I yearn for a place to belong, as all sentient beings do. When that happens, I find I wander more than usual. My mind follows those who pass me by, wondering if they feel the same longing to truly wander. I am tethered to my place here on this earth. I wish to freely wander, to search for home. I want to find others who feel the same longing I do. I want to wander with them. It's less lonely with others. I think I would be fully content to just wander with them. That would be home enough. I think the concepts of belonging and home are beautiful. It's a testament to the diversity of life, that we could all have such different ideas of them, and yet have similar enough ideas to all call it the same thing: home. In a way, I think my idea of home is to wander. It feels safe. That may be because of how long I've been doing so, or it could just be because that's how I am. I may never know. But what I do know is that eventually we will all find at least a concept of home. Our ideas are so varied, but eventually it will be found, because that's one thing we all share: an idea of home. No matter how differently we experience it, it is still the same thing: home.